I was born with a unique fragrance. This scent has captivated countless men. Already unloved, I became my half-sister's scented sachet. I thought. Agreeing to Shia's demands would buy me my freedom. On the contrary.
Take her away, disfigure her, turn her into a human swine.
Shia, no! God is so unfair to me. Zhu Shia. If I got a second shot at life, I'll make you pay in blood. It's you. You're Ali the cat?
I despise cats. Throw it out.
On it.
Going forward, we'll rely on each other.
Sorry I'm late. What is your wish now?
I'm not reconciled. I want revenge.
Deal. I'll give you a hand. But once this game begins, there's no turning back.
Her Highness the Empress asked me to deliver you this decoction. Drink it now.
This bowl of decoction is the same one that Zhou Xia sent months ago to get me onto the ruler's bed to bear a child for her, huh? Could it be I've been reborn to several months ago?
Drink up. I need to report back to Her Highness the Empress.
So after I drink it, you can disfigure me, is that it?
You're asking for trouble, huh?
Go tell Zhou Xia to come to the Palace of Longevity in 1 hour.
Understood.
Xia, if you can be Empress, why can't I?
Your Majesty, your headache is acting up? Should I call the Imperial physician now?
It's all good. You may leave. Which quarters do you serve? How dare you get into my bedchamber without permission?
I am Empress's younger sister, Lingsh.
Your scent is the same as the Empress. How fragrant.
Since the day I was born, I've carried this unique fragrance. Everyone says I'm cursed. I only wish to survive. Please allow me to alleviate your headache, Your Majesty.
How?
My body is the cure.
This is the first I've heard of using one's body as the cure.
My body is the finest tonic.
It actually works.
Your Majesty, Her Highness the Empress requests an audience.
You?
Your Majesty, I heard you have a headache. I came to see you.
Sorry I've worried you. It's all good.
Glad you're all right, Your Majesty. I have prepared a herbal decoction for you. Please drink it.
What is that smell? It's awful.
Who's there?
You... Zhou Ling? This little angel has become such a stunner.
Your Highness? Isn't that Linge?
Silence. Ling, what are you doing here?
Shia, didn't you tell me to come and serve His Majesty?
Is that so? I can't recall. Your Majesty, she is my younger sister. She did not mean to offend you. I beg for your forgiveness.
Interesting. I never thought a lively carp would swim into this stagnant water. It's fine. She served me well.
For such a thing to happen is my failure in duty. Your Majesty, I beg your permission to take her back with me now. After this problem is solved, I will find her a good family to marry into.
What do you think?
My chastity has already been given to you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I wish to stay and serve by your side in the future.
You.
Did you hear that? Then let her stay in the Palace of Longevity as a chambermaid.
Your Majesty.
Josha, watch with your own eyes as I take everything from you.
Your Majesty. She is my sister after all, I'm afraid. I need to inform my family.
So what you're saying is, I have no say over your family?
That's not what I meant.
I know you are virtuous and kind. Out of consideration for your sisterly bond, I allow her to stay. That's it. You show such kindness. How could I not appreciate it, huh?
Your Majesty.
I'm tired. You may leave.
Thank you, Shia. The kindness you show me today will never be forgotten. I swear. Are you happy with it? Right?
Your Highness the Empress. After you.
Your Majesty, you're hurting me.
Then I'll be gentler.
Your Majesty, from now on, I belong to you.
Then let me see. What you're capable of.
Zhou Lingi, you little angel. She has always been putting on that sweet and obedient act. Who would have thought she'd have the nerve to seduce His Majesty? If I'd known this would happen, I should have had her killed.
Please calm down, Your Highness.
How came it to this? Weren't you supposed to disfigure her? How did she end up even more alluring?
I'm clueless. I can't recall what happened that day.
You good-for-nothing fool!
Have mercy, Your Highness. His Majesty is just amused by her novelty for the moment. He's only keeping her around out of respect for you. She doesn't even have a proper title. There's no need for you to worry, Your Highness.
You're right on point. Back at the Zhou residence, she was just a little pawn. And she still is. Tomorrow, go back to the Zhou residence and bring my mother here.
Understood.
Sweetie, what's wrong?
Mother, that little angel is rocking the boat. Last night, she cuddled in bed with His Majesty. Now, she's already moved into the Palace of Longevity.
How come? Her face was ruined. How could His Majesty still want her?
Mother, when you see her in a moment, you'll understand.
Greetings, Mother Shia.
You look even more alluring.
This is how I've always looked. Perhaps, Mother, you never truly looked at me.
You little angel. Talk, how did you seduce His Majesty?
Shia, weren't it you who sent me to His Majesty's bed? You forgot, huh? In that bowl of tonic you sent last night, there was something special.
How did you know?
Fortunately, I did not fail your expectations. I've won His Majesty's favor. You got a problem with that? Aren't you happy with it, Shia?
Are you testing me?
Shia, don't get out of your mind. Guards, hold this little angel down for me. Take her blood. Make a sachet for Shia.
I'm afraid I can no longer shed blood for you, Shia. Now, His Majesty favors me every night. My body cannot suffer the slightest harm, lest it disturbs His Majesty.
You're using His Majesty against me? I am now the Empress. Dealing with a mere maid like you is no issue at all.
I now belong to His Majesty. How dare you touch me?
Hold her down.
What are you waiting for? Hold her!
Shia, you pretend to be virtuous in public. If His Majesty saw you in this vicious state, see how you keep his favor.
Liu Dihai.
Your Majesty?
And the maid?
Your Majesty, Her Highness the Empress summoned Miss Zhou to the Phoenix Palace early this morning.
Shia, you're still using the same old tricks. Too bad. This is the Imperial Palace, not the Zhou residence.
So what if it's the Imperial Palace? I am the Empress. Punishing a mere maid like you is well within my rights. Strip her. Beat her hard.
On it.
You little angel. His Majesty actually touched you? He must have been momentarily bewitched.
Last night, His Majesty kept me up all night. I'm exhausted. That kind of exertion is something you, Joshia, have probably never experienced.
I'll kill you today. Let's see how you seduce His Majesty then.
If you punish me today, Joshia, aren't you afraid His Majesty will blame you?
Just a nobody like you? His Majesty would never punish me. Besides, I have Her Highness the Empress Dowager's backing. Beat her. Hard. After the beating, I'll take her blood.
On it.
Stop it. You really know how to steal authority.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, what brings you here? The servants outside have no sense of propriety. They didn't even announce your arrival.
I thought your family was catching up, so I didn't want to disturb you. But then I heard shouting and fighting coming from here. I was curious. What's going on here? Why are you crying your eyes out?
Your Majesty. If you hadn't come any later, I'd have been killed by my mother and sister.
You foolish child, do not speak nonsense before His Majesty.
Your Majesty. My sister wanted to use my blood to make a sachet. I refused, so they tried to kill me.
How dare she?
Your Majesty, please don't listen to her nonsense.
Your Majesty, the Master Diviner said, Linge has had a strange fragrance since childhood. It's a peculiar illness. We were just trying to cure her.
Actually, I think the scent on her is quite pleasant. No need for a cure.
Your Majesty, forgive me for speaking out of turn. Zhou Lingjia was born to a singing courtesan. Her origins are lowly. She is truly unworthy of serving Your Majesty.
Lowly origins? I was also born to a palace maid.
I misspoke. Your Majesty, please forgive me.
Your Majesty, that's not what Mother meant.
Since you all think she is of low birth, then I shall confer upon her the title of Consort Jia now. She is granted Yuanshan quarters. Her mother shall be honored as Lady Peony. Now then, she is no longer lowly, is she?
What?
Your Majesty, you mustn't.
Leo Dahai, announce this decree to all the quarters.
On it.
Your Majesty, this goes against palace protocol.
Your Majesty. I feel so dizzy.
I will escort you back to your quarters now.
Sweetie, what are we gonna do?
Consort Gia? Though you're a consort now, I have plenty of ways to deal with you. Nanny Joe,
Yes.
Aren't you coming down?
Your Majesty. I'm still sore and weak. I'm worn out from last night.
You're not a maid anymore, got it? Now you are my consort, Gia.
Thanks. Got it.
Your Majesty, what about Her Highness the Empress Dowager?
Tell her I went to review memorials. Take consort Gia to Yuanshan quarters.
Understood.
I will visit you tonight.
I'm Qiao. I am here to serve you, Your Highness. His Majesty truly dotes on you. He has bestowed the most magnificent Yuanshan quarters for you to reside in, Your Highness.
Dotes on me? What use do I have for a man's affection? What I want is to climb step by step to the very top.
Who goes there? On your knees now. Pay your respects to Her Highness Consort Liu. On your knees now. Pay your respects to Her Highness Consort Liu.
Your Highness Consort Liu, this is Her Highness Consort Gia. His Majesty has just made her a consort.
Consort Gia? I've never heard of this.
Your Highness, the Imperial decree will be announced to all the quarters soon.
You're insolent, maid. Speak only when you're asked to.
I'm Ling, personally appointed by His Majesty as Consort Gia. Consort Liu, if you have any doubts, go inquire with His Majesty.
So it's the Zhou family's unfavored daughter born to a concubine. Why aren't you kneeling before me?
Your Highness Consort Liu, Her Highness hold the same rank as you. According to palace rules, kneeling is not required.
Even if we share the same rank, our status is not equal. You are merely a low-born maid from an affair. I've been in the palace for 2 years, and now I'm carrying the royal heir. How dare you compare yourself to me?
Did you hear that? Her Highness Consort Liu demands you to kneel.
They're equal-ranked consorts. No kneeling ceremony is required, right? Your Highness Consort Liu, are you insulting Her Highness Consort Gia?
How dare you? You dare talk back to Her Highness Consort Liu? You.
You are right to correct me, Your Highness Consort Liu.
You're smart enough to know your place.
Your Highness.
You dare strike me?
You're just a maid and you dare to defy me?
How dare you hit my maid?
I will not only hit her, but also rip her face. Chow, hold nothing back.
Understood.
Your Highness, save me. Your Highness, save me.
Stop it! How dare you defy me?
How, you're so weak. Haven't you eaten enough?
You are far too arrogant. I'm gonna tell His Majesty and have him punish you.
Fine, go ahead. I'll be right here in Yuanshan quarters waiting for you. Chow, let's go.
Yuanshan quarters? The quarters even Empress covets. His Majesty actually bestowed it upon her.
Your Highness, if she's this brazen now, what will she be like in the future?
Let's go to His Majesty and demand justice.
Your Highness Consort Gia, greetings.
From this day forward, you're all my people, serving me. Your competence is not the priority. What matters is that you never let yourselves be bullied. If you suffer any indignity, I will not let you go lightly. Does that make sense?
Understood, Your Highness.
How?
Your Highness.
That slap you delivered today was well done. From now on, you are the head maid of Yuanshan quarters.
Thanks. I'll not fail your trust, Your Highness.
Good. You may go.
Yes.
Your Highness Consort Jia, greetings. Her Highness the Empress is considerate of your new arrival here and unfamiliarity with its rules. So, she has specifically sent me to instruct you in etiquette.
My Xia really has a lot of tricks up her sleeve. Back at the Zhou residence, you were always so good at training the servants. Now I'm the mistress of my own palace. And yet Xia still sends you to instruct me?
You can't even do this simple task right. You useless little thing. You deserve punishment. Don't forget, Your Highness. Even if you're now the mistress of a quarters, a concubine-born is still a concubine-born. No matter how much favor you curry, you can never surpass Her Majesty the Empress. I hope you remember that at all times.
Very well. Let's begin.
For a palace consort, every smile and gesture and walk must be precise. Your Highness, please practice holding this basin of water. Remember, not a single drop can spill.
The sun is so strong out there. How can Her Highness endure this?
If she can't even handle this little hardship, how will she ever serve His Majesty and Empress Dowager? Your Highness Consort Jia, if you please.
Nanny Zhou, you're right on point. It's just that I'm rather slow. I need you to demonstrate it yourself for me to grasp its essence. Nanny Zhou, your bearing is so dignified. Perhaps you could give us a demonstration?
Your Highness, since you're so eager to learn, I'll naturally instruct you to the best of my ability. Watch closely, Your Highness. 3-inch steps. Keep your upper body steady, chest out, head up, eyes forward. Your Highness Consort Jia, what are you doing? I am acting on Her Highness the Empress orders.
Go back and tell Xia. Now I am no longer the previous version of Linge who could be bullied. You and any other servants who dare to be insolent in front of me will be beheaded.
How dare you do this? Aren't you afraid His Majesty will find out?
His Majesty is here. His Majesty is here.
Your Majesty, you're here.
What's going on here?
Your Majesty, I was ordered by Her Highness the Empress to instruct Her Highness Consort Jia on palace rules. Not only did Her Highness refuse to listen, she even tripped me. The water spilled all over me.
Your Majesty, you see? This consort Jia has no respect for anyone. She's utterly arrogant. Today, she even had someone slap Yan.
Your Majesty, please uphold justice for me.
Look, Yan's face is all swollen from the beating.
Is this true?
Your Majesty, Her Highness Consort Liu's maid overstepped her bounds. She was disrespectful to Her Highness Consort Jia.
Your Majesty, it was Consort Jia who disrespected me in the first place. I merely asked her to pay her respects. And she had Yan slapped. I am currently carrying the imperial heir. How could I endure such humiliation from her?
Did you strike her?
Yes. Your Majesty, please punish me.
Which hand did you use?
This one.
This hand, right? Does it hurt?
It hurts. Look, my hand is swollen.
Next time something like this happens, just let the servants handle it. If you hurt your hand, I would be heartbroken.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty, weren't you going to uphold justice for me, huh?
Although Yan's face is swollen, Consort Jia's hand is also injured. For your sake, I'll not punish your maid.
Your Majesty, fine if you won't uphold justice for me. But Nanny Zhou is sent by Her Highness the Empress. Won't this make Her Highness the Empress lose face?
Your Majesty, you must grant me justice.
Your Majesty, Nanny Zhou herself tripped and fell. It had nothing to do with Her Highness Consort Jia.
You heard that.
Your Majesty, you're being biased.
Consort Liu. I have tolerated you repeatedly only because you're carrying the royal heir. Do not let favor go to your head.
The one letting favor go to her head is clearly her.
Hear my decree. Her Highness Consort Liu has violated palace rules. She is fined half a year's stipend. Nanny Joe has overstepped her place. She is to receive 50 cane strikes.
On it.
Your Majesty, spare me! Your Majesty, have mercy!
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, spare me! Your Majesty!
Your Highness. I have never seen His Majesty dote on a consort like this.
If His Majesty won't intervene, we'll go to Her Highness the Empress.
Your Majesty, if you hadn't come soon, I would have been wronged to death.
My beloved, the way you act when you're being coy is just like a little kitten.
I'm really a cat. And a bewitching cat.
If you're a cat, I shall be. Your master.
Joshaya, your favor, your status, your power, I will take it all away.
My beloved, since you're willing, then become my sharpest blade.
Your Highness the Empress. You wouldn't let her run wild just because you're close sisters, right?
My little sister is immature, and I will certainly punish her. But His Majesty is currently doting on her. There's nothing I can do. From where I stand, you should just bear with it when you meet up with Consort Gia. Show some restraint, too.
Your Highness, since you ask me to endure, I'll endure as you say. But the royal heir in my womb must not suffer any grievance. Since Your Highness won't help me, I'll find a way myself.
You good-for-nothing fool. You really think carrying the royal heir means you can do whatever you want?
Your Highness, this letter was delivered from outside the palace today.
Han Mubai? When I was being abused in the Zhou residence, he often sent me medicine. You could be considered my benefactor to some extent. It's just a pity that he and I are ultimately not on the same path. Xiao? Help me with my makeup. We're going. To see Xia, my dear half-sister.
On it. What about this letter?
I've heard Consort Li is very close with Her Majesty the Empress. Then I shall. Give her a grand gift.
Your Highness the Empress, we've been waiting forever. Why isn't Consort Gia here yet? Didn't they all say she was to you, her elder sister, respectful and obedient? That she followed your every word? What has got into her? She's just won His Majesty's favour, and no longer puts your Highness in her eyes already.
I hear that these past few days, His Majesty has been staying at Yuanshan quarters. Before His Majesty's favour was spread evenly, now he dotes on her alone.
I think she's clearly getting arrogant because of His Majesty's favor. Your Highness the Empress, when Consort Gia arrives later, you must punish her properly.
Whoa. It's quite lively here, Xia. Are you discussing me? I'm late, Xia. I beg your forgiveness.
Consort Gia didn't bow or kneel to me. That is bad enough. Look, even in front of Her Highness the Empress, she's so perfunctory.
Please forgive me, Xia. His Majesty stayed with me last night. We were up all night. My back hurts. I'm afraid I cannot bend over.
You!
You've worked hard serving His Majesty, Linge. A seat for her.
That won't be necessary.
Consort Gia, get over yourself. You've had His Majesty's favour for a few days, though. You can't get arrogant. You were late today. According to palace rules, you should be made to kneel for 2 hours to set an example. Your Highness the Empress, don't you agree?
Consort Gia was only late because she worked too hard serving His Majesty.
Your Highness the Empress, you mustn't show favoritism just because she's your younger half-sister. Even if she has His Majesty's favor, she cannot break the rules. If everyone followed her example, wouldn't the harem be in chaos?
Consort Lee is right on point. The state has its laws and the palace has its rules. We cannot let one person disrupt the palace's order. Isn't that right, sis?
Your Highness the Empress, we ask you to judge impartially.
Consort Gia, you're my sister, though. All the consorts demand me to punish you. Do you accept your punishment?
This punishment of kneeling is too much to me. Sorry. I'm just not sure. See, I'm upseer in this imperial harem. Which is greater, the rules or His Majesty?
What is she getting at?
Oh my. I'm so sore and achy. It's all because His Majesty was too vigorous last night. He doesn't know how to be gentle at all. My back is truly in so much pain.
You? Have you no sense of propriety?
His Majesty said, in consideration of my diligent service, I am specially permitted to rise late. But Your Highness the Empress reprimands me for being late to pay my respects. So, should I listen to His Majesty? Or to you, Your Highness the Empress?
Consort Gia, how dare you use His Majesty to pressure us? This is truly insolent. Your Highness the Empress, Consort Gia, must be severely punished today.
Your Highness the Empress, I saw with my own eyes yesterday. She tripped Nanny Joe and got water spilled all over her. She treats palace rules as nothing.
Your Highness the Empress, Consort Gia refuses to obey discipline and even tripped me. She falsely accused me. I beg Your Highness to uphold justice for me.
Consort Gia, you even dare to casually punish the nanny serving Her Highness the Empress. This is far too insolent.
Consort Gia, considering you are new to the harem, you'll be punished by kneeling outside the Phoenix Palace. For 1 hour.
They say the harem is like a living hell. I truly understand that today. All the consorts see me as an eyesore and want to get rid of me. I have no way to defend myself. I might as well just end it all. I have no way to defend myself. I might as well just end it all.
Consort Gia, why make a fuss over a trifle?
Your Majesty, they've wronged me. I'd be better off dead.
Empress, I need an explanation.
Please calm your anger, Your Majesty. It's a misunderstanding.
You call it a misunderstanding, Xia? You were trying to force me to my death. I've thought in this cutthroat harem, Xia, my elder sister, would protect me. I never imagined you would be the first to bully me.
I acted impulsively. My fault. I was mistaken about you.
I knew it. The incident with the nanny yesterday would be used against me. Your Majesty! I've been wronged.
Your Majesty! Consort Gia pushed Her Highness the Empress Nanny to the ground, and today she was late to pay respects. Her Highness the Empress was merely punishing her according to palace rules.
I was there yesterday. Nanny Joe slipped and fell. Did she still try to frame Consort Gia? I already had her punished with 50 lashes. What? Now that your wounds have healed, and you come here to stir up trouble for the Empress?
I wouldn't dare.
I despise troublemakers the most. Drag this wretched slave away and behead her.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, please spare me.
My love, are you satisfied?
Your Majesty, you believe me now, but they still don't believe me.
You were pressing so hard and tarnished Lingjia's innocence. How should you be punished?
Your Majesty, how could you be so lenient with Consort Gia? This is clearly covering up for her.
Covering up?
Your Majesty, forgive me. Consort Lee merely spoke out of turn.
You bully my beloved consort, and you say I'm covering up for her? Does this mean the entire harem is under your control?
Your Majesty, please calm your anger.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. The sisters were only trying to uphold the palace rules. Please do not take your anger out on them.
As the Empress and model for the 6 palaces, I naturally cannot stand by and watch Consort Gia be wrongfully accused. Then let the Empress apologize to Consort Gia on their behalf.
Yes. I was mistaken about you. I hope you will not hold it against me, sister.
How could I possibly accept an apology from you, elder sister? Since His Majesty has spoken, I will not pursue the matter further.
Let this matter end here. If anyone falsely accuses Consort Gia again, I will not be lenient. From now on, Consort Gia need not come daily to Fengluan Palace to pay her respects. Let's go.
Set off.
Your Highness, His Majesty took Consort Gia on the Imperial Palanquin. They are heading to the Dragon Resting Hall.
What? You said Consort Gia boarded the Imperial Palanquin.
The Dragon Resting Hall. That's against the rules passed down by our ancestors. Consorts are not permitted to enter the Dragon Resting Hall. His Majesty is...
All of you, leave us.
Yes.
Your Majesty, Consort Gia cannot enter the hall.
Get out of my way.
Your Majesty, this goes against the rules of our ancestors.
It seems you don't value your heads.
Your Majesty, I should just go wait at the Yuanqin Palace.
I will take you to the Wolong Hall today. Who dares to stop me? I'll have their head.
If Consort Gia enters the hall today, the entire court will submit memorials of protest tomorrow. Your Majesty, please reconsider.
Is this empire mine, or does it belong to those pedantic ministers? If they want to protest, let them. Get out.
Your Majesty favors me so much. I am overwhelmed.
I want the whole world to know just how much I favor you.
I have no way to repay you, except to bring Your Majesty pleasure.
A beauty who brings disaster.
The Wolong Hall. His Majesty actually took her into the Wolong Hall.
Calm your anger, Your Majesty the Empress. Look what I found.
Han Mubai. He's quite devoted to Zhou Linge.
Consort Li is here.
Your Majesty the Empress still has the heart for tea. I heard His Majesty ignored ancestral rules and insisted on taking Consort Gia into the Wolong Hall. This is unprecedented.
The Emperor is the ruler of the nation. This entire empire is His Majesty's. The rules are naturally set by His Majesty.
My father is the Minister of Rights. If Your Majesty doesn't intervene, I fear your sister will disrupt the court. When that time comes, let's not make things ugly for both our families.
You exaggerate, Consort Li. His Majesty's birthday celebration is in a few days. I must go prepare his gift.
Speaking of gifts, General Han will be attending, right? I wonder how Consort Gia will face him.
Oh? They know each other.
When Consort Gia was still in her family home, young Master Han often visited her. After she entered the palace, young Master Han still wrote many letters to her.
I have other matters to attend to. I won't disturb you further.
Once a fire starts, it only grows larger.
Today is His Majesty's birthday banquet. Your Highness, perhaps you should wear this one. Elegant and majestic.
Shower. Go fetch my jade orchid gown of ice silk.
Wouldn't that outfit be a bit inappropriate?
Do you know what a cat does when it sees a mouse? What does it do?
Eat it in one bite.
No. It plays with it slowly. Until it's no longer fun. I want everyone to know just how much His Majesty favors me. I want to become the target of everyone's arrows, and drag all of you down from your high positions.
Your Highness, look.
That's the newly titled Consort Gia.
I heard a few days ago. His Majesty took her into the Sleeping Dragon Hall. She doesn't even care about the ancestors' rules.
A seductive concubine who brings ruin to the state.
You must be Consort Gia. Today is the Longevity Festival. How can you attend dressed like this? What kind of propriety is this?
Minister Gao, when you were watching the dancers earlier, did you think about the word propriety?
You, my beloved, come to my side.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Consort Gia is merely a palace consort. How can she sit on the dragon throne?
Today is my birthday. No need to be bound by palace rules. Everyone, just enjoy yourselves.
Tributes. From the western regions, a jade and enamel vase. From the Kui family of the Southern Sea, a red coral sculpture. The governor of Fujian, a night luminescent pearl.
Your Majesty, this night luminescent pearl is exquisite.
Don't think I don't know what you're scheming.
Your Majesty.
Take all these things to the Yuanshan Palace.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. I also have a gift to present to Your Majesty.
Oh? Present it. A topographical map of Shu. I've sent people to search for it many times, to no avail. How did the Empress obtain it?
It was my elder brother. He traveled to Shu a few days ago and encountered a wandering Taoist priest. Upon learning of this map's value, he specifically instructed me to present it to Your Majesty.
You are most thoughtful, Empress. I'm sure the Empress Dowager will be delighted to hear this news.
I heard my sister also prepared a gift for Your Majesty. I imagine it must be more thoughtful than mine.
I did not prepare any gift for Your Majesty.
Consort Jaya, you're usually the most favored. How come you're not showing any appreciation on His Majesty's birthday?
The entire realm belongs to Your Majesty. Why would I take what is already yours and present it back to you?
My beloved consort speaks wisely.
Even so, that doesn't mean you should offer nothing at all. I heard your mother was a dancer. I imagine your dancing skills must be exceptional as well. Why not perform a dance for His Majesty?
If you lose face in front of all the ministers, I wonder what His Majesty will have left to protect you with.
The palace has court dancers. There's no need for Consort Gia.
Fine. Allow me to go and prepare.
Your Majesty, I noticed last time your sleeping robe was worn out. So I made you a new one.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Your Majesty. I'm ready.
Zhou Ling, let's see you make a fool of yourself.
How is this possible? She actually knows how...
That seductive little minx.
Hey, she's an amazing dancer.
She dances better than a fairy.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
No wonder His Majesty has favored her for days.
It's chilly. Your clothes are too thin. Go change.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I wish Your Majesty boundless longevity. You little darling, today is your last day.
Consort Gia. General Han requests your presence in the side hall.
Han Mubai. lead the way.
Yes.
General Han, Consort Jia requests your presence.
Joyful union incense. To think they'd try to use such a despicable trick to set me up.
Dear.
Young Master Han.
Your Majesty, this cup of wine is to wish our great Jin prosperity and strength.
Never mind. I've had a bit too much to drink. Another time.
Then I shall help you to the side hall to sober up.
How have you been in the palace? I wrote you many letters. Why didn't you reply to a single one?
General Han. I now belong to His Majesty. Control yourself.
I know you were forced into this. Now I have power. I can take you away.
Han Mubai, wake up. I am now His Majesty's woman. Only he can give me everything I want. If you care for me at all, I ask that from now on disappear from my sight.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Back in the manor, all the abuse I suffered, you saw it too. I don't want to live that kind of life in darkness ever again. What I want, only His Majesty can give me. Do you understand?
Gear. My feelings are true. I love you.
Han Mubai, let go of me. Let go. No.
Your Majesty, isn't that Consort Jia's voice?
It sounds like...
Who is in that room?
Your Majesty the Empress, Consort Jia is changing inside the hall. And then?
What happened then?
Then General Han went in too.
What? My sister, she...
Your Majesty, I have long heard that before entering the palace, Consort Jia had a past with General Han. Could it be the two of them arranged to meet here?
Thinking about it now, they must be inside the hall committing an indecent act. Your Majesty!
Silence. Guards, surround the side hall. Not even a fly is to be let out. If you cannot be my blade, you will be broken.
Gently. That hurts.
Your Majesty, isn't that Consort Jia's voice? She really is committing adultery.
Consort Jia is defiling the inner palace. What does that make of Your Majesty's dignity?
Your Majesty, Consort Jia. Perhaps she had too much to drink. That's why she did this absurd thing. Your Majesty, please spare her life.
Today is Your Majesty's birthday. There are many ministers outside the Wanhua Hall. Consort Jia's actions are a direct slap to Your Majesty's face. I implore Your Majesty to execute Consort Jia, to uphold the palace rules. Guards, hurry up and seize these two adulterers.
Yes.
Your Majesty, spare us, Your Majesty.
It's you?
Isn't this Her Majesty the Empress's personal maid, Chu Hui?
Your Majesty, spare me. Your Majesty the Empress, spare me.
How dare you? You dare to have an affair with a palace maid?
Hui, why are you here?
I don't know either. I can't remember anything.
Where is Consort Jia?
Consort Jia? She...
Oh my. What a lively scene we have here. Ah. It's...
Consort Jia, what are you doing here?
Sister, I just went to change my clothes. Did you forget? I wonder what grand gift Her Majesty the Empress has arranged for me.
What are you talking about, Your Highness? General Han is looking for you to reminisce.
Stop pretending. I know Her Majesty the Empress ordered you to lure me here. Just say it.
How dare you slander Her Majesty?
Ah!
Your Majesty, I just heard you say you're going to send me to the Cold Palace. Have I done something wrong?
Is there no one else here?
Anyone else?
Where's General Han?
What General Han? We've been set up. Do as I say.
What about you?
I have my own way. I've never heard of any General Han.
Your Majesty, I have evidence that can prove Consort Jia and General Han are indeed having an affair. This letter is what I found in Consort Jia's chambers.
This was found in your chambers.
Your Majesty, you suspect me? I have no idea where these letters came from. I've never seen them before. In the past, when I was in the manor, I was just a lowly concubine-born servant. How could I possibly have met someone as important as General Han? Right, elder sister?
You.
These letters, someone must be trying to frame me.
Guards! See if this matches Han Mubai's handwriting.
Your Majesty, to the best of my knowledge, General Han practices cursive script, but this is regular script.
How can this be?
Consort Lee, how dare you falsely accuse my sister?
Then this letter. It is said that Consort Lee and the Empress are very close. I'll give her a grand gift. Does Your Majesty still doubt me now? I never thought that in Your Majesty's heart, I would be seen as a fickle and disloyal person. I am truly heartbroken. Could it be that Your Majesty's love for me was all a lie?
I was mistaken. I thought you and Han Mubai...
I gave my whole heart completely to Your Majesty. I never imagined it would be met with Your Majesty's suspicion. My heart is breaking.
Don't cry. I was wrong.
Since Your Majesty doesn't trust me, I might as well end my life.
Gare, I promise you, I will trust you from now on. I will never let you suffer the slightest grievance.
Your Majesty. Everyone calls me a seductive concubine. But I don't care at all. I only wish to stay by Your Majesty's side. Yet, there are always those who won't let me live in peace.
Consort Lee, what is your crime?
Your Majesty, I only did it for your own good, Your Majesty.
Issue the decree. Consort Lee framed a palace consort, strip her of her title, demote her to noble lady, and confine her to the Cold Palace. Empress, what do you think?
I have no objections.
Your Majesty, save me!
Your Majesty. And what of these two?
Since Consort Jia was wrong today, let her decide their fate.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
If it really was you in that side chamber today, I will not let you off.
Your Majesty. If it had been me in that chamber today, would you have had me killed?
How could I bear to? I'll lock you away and torment you day and night. You'll never escape my grasp. What's wrong?
Your Majesty. I'm having my monthly visitor. I cannot serve you tonight. Please take your leave, Your Majesty.
You're sending me away?
So the other consorts won't say that I'm monopolizing Your Majesty and bringing ruin to the nation and its people.
Fine. I'll come see you again in a few days.
In the end, you still only care about your imperial dignity. I must control everything. Only then can I climb step by step.
Your Majesty hasn't visited in so long. I've missed you.
Sleep now.
I have no way to repay you.
Gare.
Even in his dreams, Your Majesty keeps murmuring that woman's name. It's truly infuriating.
Your Highness. Qiu Hui was carried out of Yuanshan Palace.
Zhou Lingzhe was always so timid and submissive. Who knew she had such tricks up her sleeve? I underestimated her. Qiu Hui can't keep her mouth shut. Send someone to silence her.
Understood. Your Highness. His Majesty visited Consort Jiang's residence last night.
What? It wasn't Yuanshan Palace? It seems His Majesty doesn't favor her exclusively. This makes things easier. Qiulun, send a letter to my family.
Yes.
Your Majesty, please forgive us. Her Highness is still recovering from a chill she caught yesterday. Please visit elsewhere, Your Majesty.
My love has caught a chill? Let me in to see her.
Your Majesty, Her Highness fears she might pass her illness to you. Please understand, Your Majesty.
Is she still angry with me? Very well. I'll visit her again when she's better.
You tell me. Only your mistress would dare turn the Emperor away.
Your Highness, why did you lie and say you had caught a chill?
Kiao Air, have you ever flown a kite?
Your Highness, what do you mean?
Playing hard to get.
You're saying Consort Jia drove His Majesty out of Yuanshan Palace?
It's absolutely true.
Linger.
This humble maid greets Her Majesty the Empress.
She really does look like her.
The beauty sent by your elder brother, Your Highness. She truly bears a 70% resemblance to Consort Jia. From a distance, she could pass for the real thing.
Linger. Would you like to become His Majesty's consort?
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty, it's getting late. Are you heading to the Phoenix Palace? Consort Shu, at this hour, should have already retired for the night.
Who is that singing?
It's Consort Jia.
She didn't just catch a chill, she's avoiding me. So this is where you were waiting for me. Your hands are so cold. Aren't you afraid your cold will get worse?
Your Majesty, I've disturbed Your Majesty.
The other day, I only saw you dance. I didn't know you could sing as well. How many more surprises do you have? That I don't know about.
Your Majesty flatters me. I'm glad it pleases Your Majesty.
Let me look at you. I missed you. I missed you.
Your Majesty with the veil on makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
So you like it this way. Your scent.
Your Majesty, I changed to a different incense today. If Your Majesty doesn't like it, I'll change it back tomorrow.
You won't get away today.
Your Majesty is in a fine mood.
This?
Which sister has caught His Majesty's fancy this time?
How come there are two Consort Jias? Your Majesty, this one is the real Consort Jia.
Your Majesty, you hurt me when you fell.
Where did you come from, you imposter?
So, it turns out Your Majesty likes someone who looks like me, and is good at singing and dancing. Then I won't disturb Your Majesty's refined enjoyment.
I mistook her for you. I don't know either where she came from.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. My name is Lenger. I just love singing and dancing, so I took advantage of the late night to secretly practice in the Imperial Garden. I never imagined Your Majesty would mistake me for Consort Gia.
How dare you quibble? You disguised yourself as Consort Gia here late at night, clearly trying to seduce me. Geisha, in my heart, there is only you. If it weren't for her pretending to be you, I wouldn't have given her a second glance.
So, what Your Majesty values is merely my appearance. In Your Majesty's heart, I am just a temporary plaything for your amusement. Poor me, I gave my innocent heart to Your Majesty.
My love, are you jealous?
I am not jealous at all. Your Majesty can go favor someone else.
My love, don't be angry. I'll take you back to the Wolong Palace right now and properly make it up to you.
What about this palace maid? How should she be dealt with?
Put her to death.
Your Majesty is willing to do that?
Then you tell me, my love, how should she be dealt with?
I like her face. How about Your Majesty makes her a noble lady? That way she can keep me company.
As you wish.
Concubine Ying, you may rise.
His Majesty has promoted me to the rank of concubine.
His Majesty commands you to go to the Wolong Hall tonight to attend to him.
Really? After tonight, I will be His Majesty's new favorite. I'll never have to live that humble life again. Everyone will have to look at me with respect. Your Majesty.
Get out.
Your Majesty, why is Consort Gia here?
I've summoned you to the Wolong Palace. Do you know why?
I do not know.
The night is long. I've invited you to the Wolong Palace to entertain His Majesty and myself. You'll have to work hard tonight.
Your Highness means you want me to sing and dance?
That's right. This is His Majesty's favor upon you. Your Majesty, please be gentle. I can't take it.
Empress, did you hear last night the singing from the Wolong Palace? It went on all night. I wonder which sister has won His Majesty's favor.
I heard it was a maid from the Imperial Garden. She was favored by His Majesty yesterday. Just promoted to daying.
In the past, noble Consort Gia was the only one favored. Now, she's finally met her match.
I wonder what noble Consort Gia's face must look like now.
As long as it's not noble Consort Gia, whoever it is, let's see how arrogant she can be now.
Having a new person serve His Majesty can be considered a relief for all of us sisters, right?
Empress, I'm a straightforward person. I simply can't stand your sister's seductive ways.
It seems the lesson for noble Consort Jiang wasn't enough. She dares to speak ill of me behind my back again.
Noble Consort Gia, you've fallen out of favor. How dare you still be so arrogant?
Noble Consort Liu, watch your words. Our mistress is now Consort Gia.
Consort Gia?
I served His Majesty well last night, so he promoted me.
So it was you who served His Majesty last night? It was you?
Then what about Leng Daying?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
You must be tired, Leng Daying. Last night she sang for us all night.
What did you say? While His Majesty favored you, he made Leng Daying sing all night?
Oh, wait. Not only did she sing, she also danced. Right, Ling Daying?
His Majesty dotes on her so much. He doesn't care about humiliating others.
I'm not feeling well. I'll take my leave.
Stop right there. If I heard correctly, just now behind my back, you were speaking ill of me.
No, I wasn't.
I heard it. Consort Jiang said you were seductive.
I now hold the rank of consort. Consort Jiang has overstepped her bounds. I have no choice but to punish her.
What do you think you're doing?
Cower slap her.
Kneel.
Your Highness, this medicinal brew was sent from Yuanshan Palace.
She's doing this to humiliate me. Get out. Are you here to mock me too? All of you, get out.
Your Highness, that Consort Jiang spoke ill of you in public. She deserves to be sick. Why would you send her such fine medicinal brew?
Naturally, it's to hand them a weapon.
She only takes her anger out on us servants. No wonder Consort Jia bullies her.
What happened to you, Miss Huan?
Sister Qulan, what brings you here?
By order of Her Majesty the Empress, I've come to visit Consort Jiang. Oh, what happened to your head?
It's nothing.
I have some top-quality ointment. Let me take you to apply some.
Your Majesty, Consort Jia publicly punished Lady Jiang. Lady Jiang took to her bed and never recovered.
I know, I want her to be arrogant. The worse, the better.
Is everything ready? Don't be as careless as Chu Hui.
Don't worry, Your Highness.
I don't believe that a life lost, plus the other consorts, will be ignored by His Majesty.
Your Highness, Her Majesty the Empress requests your presence at Zhongyu Palace. It is said Lady Jiang has taken her own life in the palace.
Your Majesty, may I ask why you have summoned me?
Consort Jia, are you aware that Consort Jiang died suddenly last night?
Died suddenly? What happened? She was fine just yesterday.
You didn't know?
I just found out myself. How did Consort Jiang die?
Yuan, you tell her.
Early this morning, my mistress drank the medicinal soup sent by Consort Jia. Then she died in her bed. Consort Jia, why did you kill my mistress?
How dare you slander my mistress?
Sister, I don't know what you're talking about.
Little cutie, are you scared now? Yuan, continue.
Your Majesty, a few days ago, I went to the Imperial Kitchen to fetch bird's nest for my mistress. I happened to run into Qiao, who serves Consort Jia. But Qiao insisted that the bird's nest was hers. I argued with her a little. As soon as I returned to the palace, Consort Jia sent people to beat me.
Consort Jia, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm here to take back what's mine.
This is Zhongyu Palace. You will not be insolent here.
Even if I shouldn't be presumptuous, I've done it plenty of times before. Today, so you're the one who hit Qiao? Teach her a proper lesson. Qiao. Your time for revenge has come.
Afterwards, Consort Jia publicly slapped our mistress. She fell gravely ill upon returning to her palace. Early this morning, after drinking the medicinal soup sent by Consort Jia, she died suddenly in her bed.
Over a bowl of bird's nest soup, she humiliated Consort Jiang like that? That is utterly vicious and domineering.
Just because she relies on her peerless beauty,
She looks down on everyone. And now look, it has actually led to a death.
Consort Jiang was a pitiful soul.
Consort Jia, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I did not kill anyone.
Since you refuse to admit it, I have no choice but to summon the punishment office for severe interrogation.
It seems I've arrived at just the right time.
Your Majesty?
Since ancient times, a consort taking her own life is a grave offense. Consort Jiang's family should be held accountable. Yet the Empress has put the cart before the horse, making such a huge fuss, and even involving the Punishment Bureau.
But Consort Jiang's death was suspicious. Within the inner palace, many rumors have been spreading. If we don't investigate this thoroughly, I'm afraid it will be hard to quell the gossip.
You cunning little fox. You can cry on command. I'm curious to see how you plan to talk your way out of this. What rumors? What are they saying?
Well?
Her Majesty, the Empress, dares not say it, but I dare. Your Majesty, these past few days, the palace has been buzzing with talk that Consort Jiang's death was forced by Consort Jia. Just a few days ago, Consort Jia, over a bowl of bird's nest soup, stormed in a rage into the Zhongyu Palace. And yesterday she slapped Consort Jiang, humiliating her in public. Then this morning, Consort Jiang's maid said she delivered a bowl of medicinal soup. After Consort Jiang drank it, she died instantly.
Your Majesty, yesterday evening, I went to see Sister Consort Jiang. She was perfectly fine then. How could she suddenly take her own life? She was clearly murdered.
It seems His Majesty won't help you this time.
All right, stop crying. If there is more to Consort Jiang's death, I will not let it go.
Your Majesty, even if my mistress had issues with Consort Jiang, she would never think of murder. My mistress is innocent.
Your Majesty, this is a serious matter. We beg Your Majesty to decide.
Summon the Imperial Physician.
Summon the Imperial Physician for an audience.
Your Majesty, Consort Jiang did indeed die from poisoning.
I knew it. Sister Jiang couldn't have suddenly lost hope and taken her own life. Someone must have poisoned her.
Some people are truly vicious. They had her beaten, vented their anger, and then turned around and killed her. Do you think this harem belongs to you alone?
We beg Your Majesty to deliver justice. Do not let our mistress die with her eyes wide open.
Why are you all looking at me? I really didn't do it. This harem is so vast, Your Majesty. I'm a weak woman. How could I possibly kill someone in the harem?
Everyone in the harem knows that only you had a grudge against Consort Jiang. You humiliated her, and then she died. Who else could it be but you?
I didn't...
Your Majesty, look. This is the medicinal soup sent from Yuanshan Palace. Whether it's poisoned or not will be clear with one test.
Your Majesty, the silver needle has turned black. It is indeed poisoned.
Your Majesty, the poison on this silver needle is the same type as the one found in Consort Jiang's body.
Ah, could Consort Jiang really have been killed by Consort Jia?
Consort Jia, the evidence is now irrefutable. What do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty, you must deliver justice for Sister Jiang. She was so wronged.
We beg Your Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress to deliver justice for our mistress.
This...
Was it you?
Your Majesty, I did send Consort Jiang medicinal soup, but I didn't poison it. I am innocent.
If you are innocent, I will clear your name.
Your Majesty! Our mistress has always been cautious and careful. She unintentionally offended Consort Jia and was poisoned by the soup Consort Jia sent. If the murderer is not brought to justice today, I have no face to live in this world. I'd rather follow my mistress in death.
Don't be rash. If Consort Jiang knew, it would break her heart.
Who would have thought? Consort Jiang would have such a loyal servant.
Your Majesty, now that the evidence is irrefutable, we implore Your Majesty to punish Consort Jia at once. Seek justice for Consort Jiang. Do not let her die with grievances.
This vile woman must be severely punished, to uphold justice, and to defend the laws and palace regulations of Great Jin.
We beg Your Majesty to judge fairly, to see the truth clearly.
Your Majesty, I've been wronged. Consort Jiang's death truly has nothing to do with me. Someone in the palace must be jealous of me and is framing me.
Consort Jia, you sent the soup yourself. Now the thief cries thief. How utterly ridiculous.
What does the Empress think?
Although Consort Jia is my younger sister, the evidence against her is overwhelming. I have no face to plead for her. I only hope Your Majesty will, for my sake, grant her a swift end.
Empress, in your opinion, how should I punish Consort Jia?
Naturally, execution. A life for a life.
I agree.
Since my sisters have all said so, then I have nothing more to say.
Your Majesty, do you truly not believe me?
Consort Jia, have you lost your mind?
This is truly fascinating.
Has Consort Jia been frightened out of her wits?
Your Majesty, what do you think of this show? Is it exciting enough for you? Your Majesty, how could you? You clearly promised to protect me, yet now you let these people slander me. This is so unfair.
Could it be?
Consort Jia, you are a convicted consort! How dare you lay hands on His Majesty!
Guards, protect the Emperor at once. My sister here must have lost her mind.
Guards, drag this murderer out of here.
My love, what are you doing?
Your Majesty, Consort Jia is now a criminal. You must deal with her immediately.
What's the rush? I also have evidence to present to Your Majesty.
Oh?
Kiawer. Shower.
Yes, Your Majesty. Imperial Physician Jiang.
How is he still alive?
Your humble servant greets Your Majesty.
How is this possible? Quick, go in and find the medicine.
What about him? What do we do?
Dump him in the moat.
Imperial Physician Jiang is still alive. Certain people must be panicking now.
What do you mean by that, Gayer?
It's quite a coincidence. A few days ago, I was walking by the river when I actually found Imperial Physician Jiang floating on the water, so I rescued him.
Ah.
Dr. Jiang, speak.
After I was knocked out, I was thrown into the water. Thanks to Consort Jia for saving me. I went to the Imperial Pharmacy today to check, and indeed, one ingredient is missing, a highly toxic medicinal ingredient.
Then do you know who knocked you out?
From the build, it seemed like a palace maid.
Dr. Jiang, take a look. Is this person in the hall?
It's her.
You're lying.
Dr. Zhang, are you sure? Deceiving the Emperor is a capital offense.
Although I didn't see the person clearly, but I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You!
Let's ask Dr. Zhang again. What poison did Consort Zhang take?
Well, the poison Consort Zhang was afflicted with was indeed from the medical bureau, the missing ingredient. Ingesting it leads to fatal poisoning.
So it was Huanair, the thief crying, "Stop thief." She killed her own mistress and tried to frame our consort.
No, it wasn't me. How could I harm my own mistress? I'm innocent.
We have both witnesses and evidence. How dare you still claim innocence? Your Majesty, I was terrified just now. I don't know who I've offended. That they would actually order a maid to frame me. I feel so wronged.
Speak. Who ordered you to frame Consort Jia?
Keep your family safe by keeping your mouth shut. Just stay quiet.
Who sent you?
No one sent me. I hate Jiang Pin. She can't win the Emperor's favor herself, gets humiliated, and takes it all out on me every day. And I hate Consort Jia even more. If it weren't for you, how could I have ended up like this?
Wanner, think carefully. Harming a consort and framing an imperial concubine is a capital offense.
I don't care. Zhou Linga, if it weren't for you, how could I be bullied every single day? Even palace maids who used to be beneath me can now walk all over me. I want Jiang Pin dead. I want you to go down with her. All of you will die.
Guards. Take Huanair away. Have her drawn and quartered.
Huanair, you really... Was it worth throwing your life away just to vent your anger? Sigh. In recognition of your many years of service, I will personally see to it that your family is well taken care of.
Zhao Linga, die!
Linga, look out!
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Guards, protect the Emperor!
Gare, execute her on the spot.
Your Majesty, the lowly slave bit off her own tongue and died.
Your Majesty.
You're awake.
Your Majesty? I truly thought I'd never see you again.
Sister, you're finally awake. Sister, it's fortunate you weren't injured. In any vital areas. You gave me such a fright.
As long as I'm here, nothing will happen to you.
Your Majesty. First, I was the victim of a poisoning attempt. Then I was framed. I don't know if I'll even survive to stay by your side. Your Majesty. The scheming and backstabbing in this palace, it terrifies me.
Don't worry. This won't happen again. With so many major incidents occurring in the palace one after another, what kind of empress are you?
Your Majesty, I have failed in my duties. I beg for your punishment.
If you can't manage the inner court, then you should relinquish your authority over the 6 palaces. Someone, deliver my decree. Consort Liu and Consort Luo have been spreading rumors. They are demoted to noble ladies. Consort Shu has been in the palace for many years. She is steady and reliable. She will temporarily assist in managing the affairs.
Yes.
Empress, return to your palace and reflect on your actions.
Yes.
Your Highness, it's time for your medicine.
I'll do it.
Your Majesty, this medicine is so bitter. Do I really have to drink it?
If you don't take your medicine, how will your injury heal? I'll send someone to find some sweet fruits for you. Eat them with the fruit, and it won't taste so bitter.
Her Highness seems displeased.
I have never seen His Majesty care for a consort so deeply. Yesterday, I saw with my own eyes His Majesty take a knife for Consort Jia.
Your Highness, the harem is filled with countless beauties. It's common for His Majesty to favor someone new, for a time.
You don't understand.
Oh my, what's wrong with Her Majesty the Empress? Now that she's lost the authority to manage the 6 palaces, she can't even walk properly.
Hasn't Her Majesty always been so good at playing the saint? Sending us concubines to the front lines to fight Consort Jia, while you sit securely on your phoenix throne.
How dare you! I am the Empress, personally appointed by the Empress Dowager. How dare you show me such disrespect?
What does it matter if the Empress Dowager appointed you? Now that you've lost the Emperor's favor, you're nothing but a paper tiger.
Now in the Emperor's eyes, there is only your sister, Zhou Ling. Logically speaking. As long as the Emperor favors someone from the Zhou family, it should only benefit your Majesty. I wonder why Her Majesty the Empress is targeting her own sister.
If you dare speak such nonsense again, do not blame me for punishing you.
I am now carrying the Emperor's child. I'm afraid I cannot accept your Majesty's punishment.
The Emperor just punished you all, and now you've lost your decorum again.
Greetings, Consort Shu.
Sister Consort Shu now manages the 6 palaces. Naturally, we will listen to you, sister.
Empress.
What? Has Consort Shu also come to laugh at my misfortune?
Today at Zhongyu Palace, your hands were trembling.
If you wish to report me to the Emperor, then go ahead.
You still don't understand our Emperor. I'm afraid it's not just the rear palace. Even the court's sky is about to change.
I never expected the Emperor would actually, for that wretch, strip me of my authority to manage the 6 palaces.
This servant has failed in her duty. I beg your Majesty to grant me death.
At this point, what use is granting you death? I had hoped to use their hands to eliminate Zhou Lingyi. Who would have thought Consort Shu would reap the benefits instead?
Higher. A little higher. That's it. Higher. Ah. Your Majesty is so mean scaring me like that.
I saw you were having fun and couldn't bear to disturb you. Has your injury healed?
Your Majesty, look, it's almost completely better.
My love, your skin is like fine jade. We mustn't let a scar form. I will order someone to send the finest scar-removing ointment.
If your majesty is displeased with me, you can always go find another lady.
My heart belongs only to you. There's no room for anyone else.
This humble servant greets Consort Shu.
Eunuch Liu, is His Majesty inside? His Majesty said he would dine at the Palace of Heavenly Purity today. I waited and waited, but His Majesty never came.
Your ladyship has come at an unfortunate time. His Majesty is currently with Consort Jia inside.
Consort Jia?
Oh, His Majesty has just promoted Consort Jia to the rank of Noble Consort Jia. I was just on my way to deliver the decree.
Your Highness.
In this dynasty, no one has ever been elevated to noble consort.
Please take care of your health, my lady.
I grew up alongside Brother Failing, yet he has never looked at me with genuine regard. Even this authority to manage the 6 palaces was granted through Jolinka's influence. Does it mean in His Majesty's heart I am not even a little bit better than her?
Oh, Your Highness, the old general. He...
What happened to my father?
He was impeached by Chancellor Zhou. He has resigned and returned to his hometown.
Fine, fine. The Zhou family. My brother, the Emperor.
It seems father believed I fell out of favor because of Consort Shu, so he impeached General Pei.
Your Highness, something terrible has happened.
What is it?
Today, His Majesty promoted Consort Jia to Noble Consort Jia.
What did you say?
The imperial decree has been announced throughout the palace. The investiture ceremony is tomorrow.
She has only been in the palace for a month, and she's already leapt from a palace maid to a noble consort. Ha! Very well.
Your Highness?
Will my position as Empress be given to her in the future as well? When will the Empress Dowager return to the palace?
There's no news yet from the temporary palace. The earliest would be next month.
Next month? I cannot wait that long. Go to the Imperial Observatory and find someone for me.
It hurts. My stomach hurts so much.
What's wrong with Lady Lu?
Your Highness, Lady Lu is in excruciating pain, but her pulse shows no abnormalities.
How can that be?
It might be a curse.
Lady Lu is bleeding. Lady Shu, please save our mistress.
No matter what, we must protect the Imperial heir.
Your Highness, I'm at a loss too. I heard the Imperial Observatory recently welcomed a Master Yuan. He specializes in difficult cases. Perhaps we should ask him to examine her.
Jinxu, go fetch him.
Yes.
The investiture ceremony is all prepared.
Your Highness, word just came from Huaze Palace. Consort Liu is bleeding.
She was under house arrest in the Cold Palace, behaving herself. How could she suddenly start bleeding?
Unless it's aimed at you, Your Highness.
Shaor, you've become smarter.
Serving Your Highness naturally brings improvement. It's just that this servant doesn't know how they plan to frame you, Your Highness.
You don't know. But I certainly do.
Master Yuan, what exactly happened to Consort Liu?
Your Highness, Consort Liu has been cursed by dark magic.
If we don't find the cursed object in time and destroy it, Consort Liu and the royal heir may be in grave danger.
What? Dark magic? Using dark magic to harm others is strictly forbidden in the palace. How could this be? Master Yuan, in your opinion, who exactly wants to harm Consort Liu?
The southeast corner of the Imperial Garden.
Your Highness, isn't that Yuanshan Palace?
Yuanshan Palace again.
By decree, Zhou Linga, gentle and virtuous in nature, graceful and dignified in appearance, kind and gentle by disposition, refined and graceful in conduct. Since entering the palace, you have been diligent and prudent, never slacking day or night.
Wait.
It's finally happening.
Consort Shu, my mistress is in the middle of her investiture ceremony. What is the meaning of this?
Today, noble Consort Liu showed signs of miscarriage. Master Yuan, the Taoist priest, says there is sorcery in the palace, aiming to harm the imperial heir. To prevent harm to the royal fetus, I am here by imperial decree to investigate the entire harem.
If noble Consort Liu is unwell, go search her Hua's palace. Why come to my Yuanshan palace? Consort Shu, do not forget. My rank is now higher than yours. How dare you be so insolent?
The investiture ceremony is not yet complete. You are still a consort. By His Majesty's command, I hold authority over the 6 palaces. Now that the imperial heir is threatened, it is my duty to act. Master Yuan says this sorcery is right here in Yuanshan Palace. I must ask Consort Jia to cooperate.
Preposterous. In this vast harem, you insist this evil object is in my Yuanshan Palace? You're clearly looking for trouble.
Consort Jia keeps obstructing us. Could it be you have a guilty conscience?
Shower.
Consort Jia, what are you doing?
What I do is not for a mere maid to question. You!
Her Majesty the Empress has arrived.
Your Majesty the Empress, instead of reflecting in your Fengluan Palace, what brings you here?
I've heard that someone in the inner court is using evil objects to harm the imperial heir. The Empress Dowager has always despised such dark arts. I've come specifically to investigate this thoroughly, so I can give Her Majesty a proper account.
Your Majesty the Empress, the astrologer. Yuan Chentian made it perfectly clear. The evil object is right here in the Yuanshan Palace. I was about to search the premises, but Consort Jia has been obstructing me at every turn. Why is that?
If you have a clear conscience, sister, why not be open and gracious and let them continue the search? It would clear your name, isn't it?
This is a baseless accusation. I pay it no mind. However, if you wish to search my palace, bring me an imperial edict from His Majesty.
The imperial heir's life hangs in the balance. The evil must be purged immediately, even if His Majesty punishes me for it. I will see this search through to the end. Gods.
I never expected Consort Shu to possess such courage. With you assisting in managing the inner court, I feel very much at ease.
Stop right there! How dare you act so recklessly in the Yuanshan Palace?
Enough. Cower. Let them search. However, if today nothing is found here, Consort Shu, you will regret this.
I will bear all the consequences myself.
Fine.
Your Highness, we found nothing inside the hall.
The compass indicates the cursed item is under that tree.
Stop! That's Her Highness's favorite flowering tree.
What is this?
This is it! Write the birth date and hour of the person you wish to harm on it. And that person will be haunted by evil spirits.
Could this be the cursed object that harmed Lady Lu?
So it really was Consort Jia who did it.
This time we can justifiably get rid of her. No wonder you tried so hard. To obstruct the search of your palace. So it was you who harmed Lady Liu.
I have never even seen this object. How can you accuse me of harming anyone?
Sister, you are so foolish. Even if Lady Liu gives birth to a royal heir, it wouldn't threaten your position.
The Emperor and the Empress Dowager have always valued the royal lineage. Now that you have harmed it, even I cannot help you.
You two sisters don't even look at this voodoo doll properly before rushing to convict me. Isn't that a bit too hasty?
This thing was found in your Yuanchen palace. What further proof is needed?
Guards, seize Consort Jia. Take her and her maidservants to the Office of Judicial Review for interrogation under torture.
Consort Shu, you are in such a hurry to convict me. I refuse to accept this. I demand to see the Emperor.
Fine. Since we have both the evidence and the witnesses, let's take this evidence and go see the Emperor. With the evidence in hand, even the Emperor must rule impartially.
If you dare harm the royal heir, not even the Emperor can protect you, let alone the Zhou family. You are just a low-born maidservant. In the Emperor's eyes, you are nothing but a plaything to warm his bed. The Emperor will not see you.
What did you say?
I said you are nothing but a plaything to warm his bed. In the Emperor's eyes, you are nothing. When you grow old one day and your beauty fades, this will be your fate.
No, the Emperor would never treat me like this. He clearly said he would always be good to me.
You are truly beyond foolish. Noble women from families like ours can stand firm in the harem, even without the Emperor's favor. But you are merely the Emperor's plaything.
What a fine noble lady you are.
Did the Emperor himself tell you that? No wonder the Emperor has been sneaking into my palace late at night to favor me recently. So he was treating me like a toy. Your Majesty, you have deceived me so bitterly.
Is that so?
Your Majesty.
We pay our respects to Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
I don't recall ever saying that to Consort Shu.
Your Majesty. Perhaps I remembered it wrong.
Your Majesty, you're tricking me again. Rather than wait for beauty to fade and love to wane, I might as well move to the Cold Palace now. Chauer, pack our things. We're going to the Cold Palace right now.
Beloved consort, what are you doing? Who said you should go to the Cold Palace?
Your Majesty, they just falsely accused me and wanted to drag me to the Department of Punishments. That place is even worse than the Cold Palace.
Who dares to wrong you?
Your Majesty, noble Lady Liu saw blood. Yuan Chentian says, someone in the palace is practicing witchcraft, plotting against the royal heir. This was found in Yuan Chen Palace. On it are noble Lady Liu's birth details.
Jiangzi year, Wuyan month, Shinmao day. Your Majesty, this doesn't seem to be noble Lady Liu's birth details.
Gengzi year, Wuyan month. Isn't this Your Highness's birth details?
Your Majesty, so someone was trying to harm me.
How could this be?
Your Highness does have something, with birth details on it.
It must be noble Lady Liu's birth details, right? How interesting.
Your Highness, what are you doing? You mustn't touch this evil.
Evil? Nothing is more terrifying than the human heart. Cower. Bring me a brush. I don't fear dark forces because I am dark forces. Your Majesty, it turns out someone in the palace is using an object of dark magic to harm me. Your Majesty, tell me, will I even live long enough to stay by your side?
Master Yuan, didn't you say the cursed object was in Yuanshan Palace?
Your Highness, I don't know what went wrong.
If this isn't the real cursed object, then where is the real one?
The real cursed object is right here with me.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
This?
Honored consorts, this is actually the voodoo doll used to harm Consort Liu. It bears Consort Liu's birth details.
How did it get here?
How can there be another voodoo doll?
May I ask, Your Majesty, where was this cursed object found?
It was found in Consort Shu's Chengqian Palace.
What?
Could it be that Consort Shu harmed Consort Liu's child?
Your Majesty heard about Consort Liu's condition and was on his way to Huaze Palace when he heard a palace maid had dug up a cursed object in Chengqian Palace. This is it.
Fortunately, I had a backup plan. I had someone bury a voodoo doll in Chengqian Palace to lure the Emperor there. If I can't get rid of Zhou Ling, I can at least remove you. This thorn in my side.
My dear elder sister, so you were trying to kill two birds with one stone.
Impossible. How could it have been found in Chengqian Palace? Our mistress would never harm anyone.
Consort Shu, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty, I did not do this. Why would I want to harm noble Consort Liu and her child?
Consort Shu, how could you be so foolish? His Majesty trusted you and put you in charge of the 6 palaces. Who would have thought you'd abuse that power to plot against the imperial heir? And then try to frame Consort Jia?
It was the Empress, not the Zhou family. Your Majesty, it wasn't me.
Your Majesty! The Empress Dowager has always despised these dark arts. If she were to find out, she would be furious.
Consort Shu, this matter has gone too far. I have no choice but to punish you. By my decree. Consort Shu plotted against the imperial heir. Framed other consorts is stripped of her title, demoted to attendant, and confined to the cold palace.
Your Majesty, I did not do it. I will never admit to this crime.
Your Majesty, I believe there is something very suspicious about this.
Consort Jia, the evidence was found by His Majesty himself. Are you questioning His Majesty's judgment?
Your Majesty,
Enough. The Empress Dowager returns to the palace next month. Let this matter end here. Do not speak of it again.
Yes.
Your Majesty, do you suspect me? Or do you despise my family? And now you want to destroy us completely?
Guards, take attendant pay to the cold palace.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
The Empress Dowager will soon return. The inner court cannot be left without a steward. Empress, I return the authority over the 6 palaces to you.
Yes. What about Consort Jia's investiture ceremony?
Today is not an auspicious day. We will hold the ceremony another day.
This, Your Majesty.
Why was he in such a hurry today to convict Consort Shu? Could it be...
Your Highness, what are you doing?
Consort Shu said something the other day. She was right. Beauty fades, and so does favor. Since His Majesty dislikes the scar on this consort's body, then I will have it carved into a flower.
Your Highness.
How is the task I assigned you progressing?
Your Highness guessed correctly. Consort Shu's father, General Pei, achieved military merits in the Northwest. His Majesty repeatedly summoned him back, but he defied the imperial edict each time. Many censors at court have already impeached him. Now, his military authority has been revoked. He has retired and returned to his hometown.
When the cunning hare is dead, the hound is boiled. I underestimated His Majesty. After all, he is the ruler of the nation. The art of statecraft is naturally child's play for him.
The Empress has regained her authority to manage the 6 palaces. So what should we do now?
His Majesty wants to kill with a borrowed knife. but he doesn't know. This consort is a double-edged sword.
Your Highness, His Majesty has yet to set a new date for the investiture. Does this mean the consort's regalia must be returned?
No rush. What is rightfully mine will eventually return to me.
This servant pays respects to Consort Gia.
Eunuch Liu, have you come to deliver an edict? Has His Majesty finalized the investiture decree?
My apologies, Your Highness. The Directorate of Ceremonial is currently occupied with the Empress Dowager's return. Your Highness's investiture ceremony will likely be postponed. His Majesty and Her Majesty, the Empress. To make things easier for you, have ordered this servant to find the maid who served you at the Zhou residence in the past. Qing Ying.
This servant, Qing Ying, pays respects to Consort Gia.
Please convey my thanks to His Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress for their kindness.
Yes, this servant will report back immediately.
Age.
How dare you? How dare a lowly servant like you address Her Highness by her personal name?
This servant spoke out of turn.
King Ying. It's been a long time.
Ever since you entered the palace, I've thought of you day and night at the Zhou residence, remembering the old days at the manor, when we shared a single steamed bun. It feels like a lifetime ago. I'm so happy to be able to serve you again. Oh, General Han also asked me to send his regards.
General Han? Does Han Mubai still think of me?
Of course.
Your Highness, what's wrong? I'll go fetch the Imperial physician.
Stop. I'm just a little tired. There's no need for a physician.
Your Highness, please let the physician examine you.
Your Highness, what's wrong?
Perhaps I caught a chill. I'll be fine after a short rest.
Then I'll go prepare some plain congee for you.
Go ahead. Elder sister, this time I'm taking the initiative. Xiao. Let's go. Accompany me to see someone.
You're here. I knew you'd come.
I know you were framed.
Wasn't it you?
Why would I want to harm you? I have only one purpose for entering the palace. To ruin Joshia.
I sensed it from the beginning. Although you two are sisters, you're secretly at odds with each other. Seems like a long-standing grudge.
You're not completely foolish. It's just a pity. A hectit. You also became Joshia's stepping stone.
She wanted to use my hand to eliminate you, but she also feared I'd become too powerful later. So, she made these two preparations. To kill two birds with one stone.
Do you really think everything is under Joshia's control? Do you think our Emperor didn't fan the flames?
Your Majesty. I have served by Your Majesty's side for many years. How could I not know that he is involved in this? It's just a case of killing the hound once the hare is caught. Your Majesty sees my maternal family as useless, so he wants to dispose of me as well. I once mocked you for your lowly status, not realizing that the higher one's position, the more precarious it is. We are nothing but pawns in this deep palace.
Do you mean to tell me you're content to let Joshia frame you and stay in this cold palace forever?
His Majesty has already cast me aside. What can I possibly do?
Get revenge. You just need to do as I say.
Your Highness, this is a potent fertility tonic. If His Majesty visits just once, you are sure to conceive.
I pray to the heavens to bless me with a royal heir. So I may regain His Majesty's favor.
Your Highness, I discovered something today. Consort Gia is drinking a fertility potion. They say it only takes 1 dose to conceive an imperial heir.
What? Does she intend to use a royal child to regain His Majesty's favor?
Your Highness, what should we do?
No way. Anyone else in the harem can have a child, but that little darling Zhou Ling is not worthy of bearing His Majesty's child. If she conceives an imperial heir just a month after entering the palace, what will become of my dignity? Qingying, go and replace her fertility potion with an infertility potion. Make sure she doesn't find out.
Yes, Your Highness.
Since I can't kill you, Zhou Ling, I'll cut off your path forward.
You little darling, how dare you harm my child? I'll kill you.
I didn't kill your child.
His Majesty has already issued an edict, and you still deny it?
Even if you gave birth to an imperial heir, it wouldn't threaten my position. Why would I harm you? And be foolish enough to hide the evidence in my own palace? This matter, only one person benefited from it, don't you understand?
Are you saying the Empress?
You just need to find one person, and you'll understand.
Your Majesty, I just came from my elder sister's palace.
Are you upset with me because I haven't visited you these past few days?
How could I dare to be? Your Majesty is free to go wherever you please. In fact, you should never come to the Yuanshan Palace again.
I heard from Hauer that you haven't been feeling well these past few days and have no appetite. Why didn't you summon the imperial physician?
Physicians can only treat physical ailments. But my ailment is of the heart.
A heart ailment. Then perhaps I'm the only one who can cure it.
Miss, it's time for your medicinal broth.
You're ill?
It's just a tonic to regulate my health. Your Majesty.
Summon the physician.
My stomach hurts so much. Your Majesty.
Summon the imperial physician. How is Consort Gia?
Your Majesty, Consort Gia's pulse indicates a pregnancy. But it doesn't quite feel like a pregnancy pulse.
What does that mean? Is she pregnant or not?
I dare not make a definitive judgment. It seems her ladyship ingested something yin cold. It has harmed her body.
What yin cold substance?
Your Majesty. Just now, after her ladyship took the tonic, she had severe abdominal pain. Could it be? But this was fetched from the Imperial Pharmacy. It's a tonic to regulate the body.
Investigate.
Your Majesty, this medicine contains safflower, a highly damaging yin-cold substance for a mother.
Safflower? How did you do your job, you ret?
Your Majesty, your ladyship. I personally watched this medicine being brewed. How could such a filthy thing be in it?
The medicine you brewed caused Gayer's pain, and you still dare to argue?
Your Majesty, she is my trusted aide. She would never harm me. Who else touched this medicine?
Those allowed to serve her ladyship closely are only myself and Qingying. Only she had the chance to tamper with the medicine.
Bring Qingying here.
Your humble servant greets your Majesty.
Speak. Who ordered you to drug Consort Gia?
I didn't.
If you won't talk, I have ways to make you. Liu Dehai.
Yes.
Your Majesty, we found nothing on Qingying.
Could she have hidden it?
What is happening here? Consort Gia, what's wrong?
Someone secretly poisoned Consort Gia. Empress, did you know about this?
I had no idea. Who would dare do such a thing?
Your Majesty, under Qingying's pillow in her chamber, we found this.
Your Majesty, this is it.
Your Majesty, I've never seen this before. I'm innocent.
I never thought it would be someone so close to me, trying to harm me. Your Majesty, tell me, can I still bear an heir for you?
You insolent maid, confess.
Qingying, Her Highness has always treated you well. How could you?
I didn't. How could I ever harm Her Highness?
Qingying, you've truly broken my heart. Do you realize what you've done? I can never bear an heir for His Majesty now.
Guards! Torture this maid. Make her talk.
Will you confess? Still won't talk?
I'll confess. I'll confess. I switched Consort Gia's medicine. So it was you.
Tell me, why did you harm me? Or did someone put you up to it?
Qingying, you grew up with Gayer. How could you be so foolish now? If your parents found out, they'd be heartbroken.
Qingying, if you just name the mastermind, for the sake of our past friendship, I will spare your life and take good care of your family.
It seems you won't talk until you've endured all 72 tortures of the penal department. Guards!
No, I'll talk.
Why are you looking at me?
The Empress ordered me to do it.
Joshia, you thought Qingying would obey your orders. But no one knows him better than I do. To save his own skin, he'll confess to anything.
How dare you, a lowly servant, falsely accuse me? Your Majesty, I didn't. She's making wild accusations. Please believe me, Your Majesty.
Sister, why are you doing this to me? I've never done anything to wrong you. Why are you doing this?
A mere servant dares to falsely accuse me, Your Majesty. I beg Your Majesty to see justice done. Clear my name.
Empress, do you take me for a fool? Every time something happens in the palace, you're involved. Yet you always manage to wash your hands of it. Quite the skill.
Your Majesty suspects me? How could I harm my own sister?
Noble Consort Liu requests an audience.
Guards, take her away. Await my judgment.
Yes.
The second act of this play is about to begin.
You are with child. Did I not tell you to move around less?
Your Majesty, I have an urgent matter. It concerns the Imperial heir, so I had to come at this late hour.
What is it?
I wish to accuse the Empress of plotting against the Imperial heir and harming the Imperial consorts.
Explain yourself carefully.
The last time I felt unwell in my pregnancy, the Imperial Observatory said it was caused by an evil object.
It was later discovered that Consort Shu was behind it.
Consort Shu was framed. Upon careful reflection, I also felt something was amiss. So I inquired with Master Yuan from the observatory. But then he inexplicably vanished. It was only today that my father and brother managed to find him outside the palace. This is his testimony. Your Majesty, please take a look. If Your Majesty does not believe me, I have already ordered Master Yuan to be held in the prison outside the palace. Your Majesty can send someone to interrogate him personally.
Very well. What an empress. To stoop to such deeds. What a queen you are. How could you do such a thing?
Your Majesty, I didn't do it. I would never do such a thing.
We have both witnesses and evidence. How can I possibly believe you now? You pretended to be gentle and virtuous all this time. But behind my back, you committed every heinous crime imaginable. How can I tolerate you?
Your Majesty, I have served you for many years. You must believe me.
Hear my decree. Zhou has conspired against the imperial concubines and harmed the royal heirs. She is unfit to be the mother of this nation. She is hereby stripped of her title as empress and banished to the Cold Palace. She shall be imprisoned there for life.
Your Majesty, are you truly going to be this heartless?
What did the royal heirs ever do to deserve this? What did the concubines of the 6 palaces do, and you let them all perish by your hand?
Perish by my hand? Your Majesty, can you honestly say you knew nothing of my actions? All these years, haven't I eliminated plenty of your rivals for you? Do you know what you're saying?
I thought that as long as I protected the Zhou family,
I could secure my position as Empress. All these years. In the end, I was just a pawn in your Majesty's hands. That's all it was. Your Majesty, you are the coldest person in this world.
the Empress has lost her mind. Confine her to the Cold Palace. She shall not leave unless it is in death.
Your Majesty?
Thank you, Your Majesty, for upholding justice for me.
Your Majesty, I never imagined Sister could be so vicious.
Don't worry, Gare. As long as I am here, no one will dare harm you again.
You knew all along, didn't you?
From the moment I saw you, I knew you were Zhou Xia. She sent you to spy on me so you could get dirt on me.
Her Majesty the Empress was right. You really are different from before.
Qingying. Oh, Qingying. We were both in the Zhou household together, suffering under Zhou Xia's abuse. And now you still obey her? That's what I can't understand. Why?
Why? Because of you, Zhou Linga, of course. Back in the Zhou household, you were no different from me. We were both servants. But you somehow caught Brother Mubai's eye. Why?
So it's because of Han Mubai.
I liked Brother Mubai long before you did. But his eyes were always only on you. And you? For wealth and status, you entered the palace and became a consort. Even so, Brother Mubai still loved only you. No matter how I tried to show my affection, he turned a blind eye. I hate you!
So you're in love with Han Mubai?
No, I love him. I'd do anything for him. Brother Mubai is the finest man in this world. And you, Zhou Ling, are utterly unworthy of his love.
What a joke. And you think you're worthy of General Han?
I know I'm not worthy of him either, but I'm willing to stay by his side forever. Even if it's just as his lowly concubine.
Zhou Xia promised to give you to Han Mubai as a concubine.
That's right. Otherwise, why would I listen to Zhou Xia, that little wretch?
Qingying. If you had confessed earlier, I might have let you and Han Mubai be together.
I don't need your permission. Zhou Ling. Who do you think you are? You're lowborn, just like me. You just got lucky and became His Majesty's consort Jia. It won't be long before you meet a miserable end.
Silence.
Pull out her tongue. Throw her in the dungeon. Let's go. It's time to see my dear sister.
Zhou Ling. This was all your scheme, wasn't it?
Wasn't it you, sister, who ordered people to do these foolish things?
There's no need to pretend in front of me.
I do like talking to clever people. You used Consort Li and Consort Shu's hands to try and get rid of me, but it never went your way. You must be very disappointed.
I did underestimate you before. All those years wasted in the Zhou household. I never saw your treacherous ambition.
Speaking of the Zhou household, I've always wanted to ask you, why do you hate me so much? To the point of tormenting me for decades?
I am the legitimate daughter of the Zhou household. My mother is a noble lady from the capital. In the entire Great Jin, no young lady from a noble family has a status more esteemed than mine. Your very birth was an insult to my mother and me. How dare you, born of a singing girl, presume to call yourself my sister?
My mother may have been a singing girl, but she was nobler than you and your mother.
Shut up! Ever since you were born with a natural fragrance, people said you were a heavenly auspicious sign. Why? Why did you get to have everything?
So you claimed I was an ill omen.
That's right. I already showed you mercy. I had father throw you into the woodshed. Otherwise, you'd have been thrown to the streets to feed the dogs. Let me tell you, remember this. You can only be a lowly servant girl, never to see the light of day for the rest of your life.
What a pity. You lured me into the palace to vie for favor. Now you must deeply regret it.
One wrong move and the whole game is lost. But I've also been wondering, ever since the day you gained favor, just who are you?
There's one thing you got right, sister. I truly am an ill omen.
A monster! You're a monster!
Yes. Yes, I am a monster. What can you do about it? Scared already, my dear sister? Don't worry, I won't kill you. I'll make your whole life a living hell.
Guards! Call the Emperor! There's a monster! Guards!
The Empress Dowager returns to the palace tomorrow. Is everything in the palace in order?
Your Majesty can rest assured. All preparations are complete. It's just the matter of deposing Consort Zhou. Regarding the Empress Dowager.
The Empress Dowager is well informed. She must have received the news by now. The game is already set. There's no turning back now.
Kneel. Emperor. Have you already forgotten the teachings of the late Emperor?
This son has never, for a single day, forgotten my late father's final wishes.
Is that so? This past month, the harem has been in utter chaos. What exactly have you been doing? Over 10 consorts and concubines have died or been banished to the cold palace. Even the Empress has been deposed. The consorts in the palace can now be counted on one hand. The imperial heirs are few. How can this reassure the people and strengthen the court? I have been staying at the Buddhist temple these 2 months. Do you know how much gossip I've heard? No legitimate heir. No imperial offspring. The people's hearts are growing restless.
Your rebuke is justified, Mother. This son has failed to live up to your expectations.
I will not stop you from favoring Consort Jia, but you must understand the difference between favor and love.
This son understands.
There is another good child who returned with me, named Wan. A month ago, I suffered from a severe headache. She attended to me day and night.
Therefore, Lady Wan has rendered a great service. How does Mother intend to reward her?
I have decreed to confer upon her the title of Consort 1. She will reside in Yihua Palace. Emperor, do not let her down.
Yes.
I shall return to my palace now.
Liu Dehai. Send the Phoenix carriage to fetch Consort Wan tonight. Remember to take the route through Yong'an Gate. Let those at Yuanshan Palace see it.
Yes. This servant understands.
What was that sound?
Don't worry about it, Your Highness.
It must be the Imperial carriage. If I'm not mistaken, it's here for Consort Juan.
Your Highness, this Consort Juan, she could have gone straight to the Dragon's Rest Palace. Why insist on taking the carriage right past our palace gate? She's just trying to rub it in our faces.
Do you think a newly appointed consort has the power to change the Imperial carriage's route? If my guess is right, it must be the Emperor's doing.
The Emperor? The Emperor? What does this mean?
Cower, go to the Dragon's Rest Palace and report. Tell His Majesty that I've had a fit of hysteria, and I must see him.
Yes.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Please sit. Truly pure and virtuous. No wonder the Empress Dowager favors you.
Your servant is but of humble appearance. Your Majesty flatters me.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Consort Gia has suddenly been struck with hysteria. She keeps calling out Your Majesty's name. The Imperial physicians are at a loss.
What happened? She was fine this morning.
This servant does not know. Consort Gia just suddenly...
Your Majesty, Sister Consort Gia's health is paramount. Please go see her.
I'll be right back.
Hysteria, how could...
Gare.
Your Majesty.
You're not sick. You're trying to fool me.
Your Majesty, you haven't come to Yuanshan Palace? I thought you had grown tired of me. I'm so sad and heartbroken.
You little fox. Always up to your tricks. It's not that I don't want to see you, but the Empress Dowager's decree... Even I cannot disobey.
I don't care. I want Your Majesty to stay with me.
They bullied me.
This Consort Gia, she is truly insolent.
Empress Dowager, please mind your health.
She knew full well that you are the concubine I personally appointed, yet she dared to use tricks to summon the Emperor, making you the laughingstock of the harem. She simply has no regard for me.
My suffering is of little consequence.
But at tomorrow's palace banquet, I will make sure she is properly punished. Don't you worry. This is a family banquet. Everyone, please make yourselves at home. Please sit. Why isn't Consort Gia here?
Consort Gia is always late. You'll come to know that, Your Majesty.
I apologize for my tardiness.
Consort Gia, if you did not wish to come, you could have simply sent word. I am not an unreasonable person. You have repeatedly shown me disrespect. If I do not punish you today, wouldn't that only embolden your insolence?
The banquet started 2 hours earlier than I was told. It seems this was a deliberate setup by the Empress Dowager.
Mother.
Do not forget the warnings I gave you. You may favor her, but you must not indulge her without limits. Regardless, Consort Gia must be punished today, to send a message to the entire harem and to assert my authority. Otherwise, if everyone disregards me, wouldn't I become the laughingstock of the realm?
Your Majesty, please forgive me.
Guards! Take Consort Gia outside the hall. She is to kneel in punishment for 4 hours, to set an example.
After you. Yes, I accept my punishment. It's time to play this card.
Siwen is new to the palace and still adjusting. You should spend more time with her tonight, Emperor.
Yes.
Something terrible has happened. Our mistress has fainted.
What? What?
Another victim act.
Your Majesty.
Summon the Imperial Physician.
Wait.
Mother Empress.
I merely punished her by making her kneel, and she fainted. Is she defying me? In my opinion, she's faking it.
Your Majesty. My stomach hurts so much.
Your Highness the Empress Dowager, please summon the physician and save Her Highness Consort Gia. Her Highness Consort Gia is truly unwell.
I don't believe it. She was fine just now, and now she's fainted. If she's this frail, how will she serve His Majesty in the future? Guards, fetch some water.
On it.
Mother Empress.
Splash Consort Gia, awake.
Lingja's body has always been weak. Let's still summon the physician to examine her.
Exactly, Your Highness the Empress Dowager. What if Consort Gia truly has some strange illness?
Okay, then summon the physician. I want to see whether she's truly ill or deliberately defying me.
Physician.
Consort Gia really knows how to act. She fakes illness so convincingly. Let's see how she gets out of this later.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Your Highness the Empress Dowager. Her Highness Consort, Gia, is with child.
What?
You all like the grand gift I presented, huh?
Linga, how are you feeling?
Today I nearly caused a disaster. Consort Gia, are you all right?
Your Majesty, is our child unharmed?
The Imperial Physician says the pregnancy is stable, but your health is poor and requires rest.
Your Majesty, congratulations. Consort Gia's child has arrived at just the right time.
It's been a long time since there was good news in the palace. We intend to elevate Consort Gia to the rank of noble consort. Mother Empress, what do you think?
This?
In just over a month, it will be the triennial imperial selection. We'll heed your advice and select many women to enter the palace, to expand the royal lineage.
Your Majesty, then do as you wish. However, the inner palace cannot be without someone in charge. Siwen is reliable. Perhaps we should grant her the authority to assist in managing the quarters.
Mother Empress, you call the shots. Hear the decree. Consort Gia is elevated to noble consort. The investiture ceremony will be held tomorrow.
On it.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Zhou Linge, you possess a gentle and virtuous nature, and a dignified and serene demeanor. You're gentle and kind by nature, graceful and refined. Since entering the palace, you've been diligent and prudent, tireless day and night. You've served Her Highness the Empress Dowager above, and harmonized with the consorts below. Your virtuous example is clear, and aligns with our heart. Now, in accordance with the Empress Dowager's gracious instruction, and yielding to public sentiment, we specially advance and confer upon you the title of Noble Consort Gia.
My beloved, from this day forward, we want you to be the favored consort, second only to one, above all others.
Your Majesty, I'll not fail your trust. And I'll help you obtain what you desire.
My beloved, your intent aligns perfectly with our heart.
Long live your Majesty.
Long live your Highness, noble consort Gia.
My beloved, a storm is brewing. You must be prepared.
Mandated by heaven, Your Majesty shall bring longevity and eternal prosperity. I shall step upon your power. And I may form. Siya masatan. Di sorry.